Hey everyone, LazyFire here. Welcome back to Rise of the Tomb Raider. Took a bit of a break, so I'm maybe a little rusty on the game. But, you know, I took a pretty ugly Tomb Raider-esque fall and couldn't speak for a couple days. So, let's move on. It was actually not as cool as a Tomb Raider fall. I absolutely love sequences like this in the game where it is like, you know, sort of a moving cutscene. The game just does these things so well.
So many of them.
I leave these notes for whoever should follow in my footsteps. My wounds are worse than I believed. They will not heal. Tonight I will make one last attempt to escape this frozen tomb, but I doubt I have the strength. The divine source is here, at the peak of the tallest tower, but it is beyond my reach. With the source at his disposal, the prophet's deathless ones are unstoppable, an army of wraiths and devils that can never die, a mockery of all God's creation. They are no longer human, and they will break any army that stands in their way. With every death and rebirth, they learn. They adapt. Should Trinity someday find a way to seize it for ourselves, I fear that we will do no better. Perhaps it would be best if it were to remain lost forever.
Alright, so we should be moving on. I can safely speak. And check out this place. It's all under the glacier, which is just a really cool environment. Or should be. I don't know if you can see it from here. Let's pop this open. Check the area. I don't know if we need the base camp so much, but, you know, it's there. Look at all these things. Ooh, 5 oil. Ooh, 3 oil. I really wish there was like some sort of repository. Why did I do that? Like, you know, just so you could actually have as many items as possible in the background. That way you're not sitting here going like, why can't I collect this forever? You know, I think I've mentioned that about 1,000,000 times on the way up here. Okay, skill point, excellent. We're actually doing pretty well, like pretty balanced overall. We have a hunter. There's not a lot of hunting left in the game, to be honest with you. I don't use that very much. Hunter perk tree is just not really going to be helpful. Yeah. Those aren't bad. We've been putting off the incendiary bombs for a while. Let's do grenade arrow cluster bomb. I feel like that's a good option. Alright. And we have some weapon upgrades. Let's see what we got here. Shotgun upgrade. Oh, for the full auto shotgun. Yeah. A weapon I will... You know, fuck it. Let's use it. What do we got? Yes, a higher rate of fire for the auto shotgun. Let's do that. Seems like a good plan. I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job of using a diversity of weapons throughout the LP. So... oh, man. And then you can rapid fire the Dragon's Breath rounds, I believe. Yeah. That'll be fun.
Shit!
So one of the things I really do like about the design of the Deathless is something that you don't get to see very much, which is the fact that they are actually, like, they don't have, like, supernaturally black skin or anything like that, just because they are simple to, like, Jacob in that. Oh, that was bad. I thought I had this out. There we go. Get fucked. And so when they die, they don't technically die. Yeah. This is working out for me. I like this. That was like a really shitty job I just had. Alright, let's keep moving. And so basically every well, that was bad. I'm, like, actually a little upset right there. Because I dodged those things perfectly. No idea what just happened. Alright. So, while we're here, grab all of the things I can. But that was a pretty good starting fight. A good introduction to the Deathless and how you fight them. Which is, of course, exactly the same as how you fight anyone else in this game. But, you know, neither here nor there. It's actually probably a smart move on the part of the developers to just make sure that you have a consistent system. Like, you're not going to have to worry too much about learning a completely new way of fighting in this game. That auto shotgun, really fucking key. Pretty happy about how that turned out. Picking up a good amount of scrap, too. Whoa. And the reason I mentioned the supernatural black skin thing, by the way, is not like a weird thing, because if you actually watch or play the Tomb Raider remake, that was kind of the aesthetic they had for the ancient unkillable warriors in that game. So it makes sense in that regard. Took me a second to realize that no one has an idea what the hell I'm talking about there. Oh yeah, so shooting bells, it's a whole thing. Oh, okay. Alright, so here's Orstein Schmo. Oh, my fingers are in, like, the completely wrong spot on my keyboard. arrow kill. What is going on? Just... That one dude was just like really good at dodging everything I threw at him. Let's clean up on certain items here. Don't think I'm supposed to come over here, but whatever. You never know. Might be something good around every corner. And I don't know what you're supposed to use this for, really. Like that's not the fight you just had. Is hopping around on these things. Check this guy out. Alright, so I think we've exhausted everything this area has. Cool.
General, we observed something strange in the night. We are camped above the city of Gatesh as the city prepares for invasion. They still believe the attack will come from on high. They will not expect your charge from the paths on the far side of the valley. But I must tell you, on the tower at the heart of the city, something unnatural awaits us. We watched hundreds of armored soldiers ascend its heights, and then a light cracked the sky. There was a sound that froze my blood, a roaring like an army of hungry ghosts. Then the men descended again. I do not know what they keep atop that tower. We thought it a treasure, but it appears to be something else entirely.
Let's see what else we got.
This is, particularly odd. Has elements of Scythian design, but it looks like a... No, not possible.
Alright. So we've picked up our items. Let's continue. Oh, no. Game is tricksy.
We have sealed the doors and barred them from entry. The riders are coming, and I must keep these people safe. Mothers with children, old men like me, those that cannot fight. I have food and water in sufficient quantities to keep us alive for the length of the attack. Should our Athanatoi fail, and the attack becomes a siege, we will die here. For that, I have enough belladonna to provide the little ones with safe passage. Pray it never comes to that.
So I'm actually probably keeping all of these things right in the video. You may have already noticed this as I pick these up, because I feel like they are just really very specific to this area, and I think that is a fantastic little bit of storytelling that the game does, similar to how every time you're in a tomb it does the same thing. So I am heavily considering it as I play. Yep. And yep. Excellent. And I can get back down if I have to for some bizarre fucking reason. I mean, come on. It's progress. Let's go. Okay. Seems safe. My God, you should be fucking dead from that fall.
Lara! They're going to break through the ice any minute.
Do you think you can stop them?
The best we can do is buy you some time. I'll see you on the other side.
Giant bronze statues everywhere. Great. Keeping up well.
The Chamber of Souls. The Divine Source has to be there. Looks like the way into the city center is through that gate.
Let's see. Like I said, the game likes to be tricksy about this sort of thing. Hey.
I have failed. There will be no pardon for my sins. I have drenched my hands in blood in pursuit of the Prophet, and now there is nothing left. As the attack became a siege, the Prophet's people did the unthinkable. They turned their weapons against the glaciers and buried their own city. Mongol and the Prophet's people alike were crushed in the ice. The Khan and his warrior horde are dead. The people of Kitezh are broken and scattered. I alone survive in the frozen heart of the city, and my only companions are the deathless army of the Prophet, their eyes aflame with unholy light. Even now, they hunt the ruins for survivors.
And you can kind of guess what we're going to be doing when we go down to the city. Fighting a lot of deathless who are still
I don't know what I expected an immortal being to be like, but Jacob seems so human. The things he must have seen over the years, all that experience and knowledge, it's difficult to fathom. And yet, he lied to his own people for generations, all for the sake of this secret. What wonders will be unlocked with the Divine Source? Will humans finally understand the true nature of the soul? Or will it unlock some extraordinary new scientific discovery? One thing is certain. It's too important to allow Trinity to control.
Yeah, we're playing dress up. I don't care. But yeah, I guess we'll go with the leather jacket set up from the introduction to the game for the last bit. So, before we head into the city, we're just gonna take a break, start up again as we descend. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.